So I cut my own hair. I actually cut my hair yesterday morning. Why do I cut my own hair? Well, I think a lot of it is part of minimalism, my desire to be more minimalist. I see cutting my own hair as another thing to reduce things that take time away from things I really want to do. It reduces the amount of money I spend, so it gives me more money to spend on the things that I really want to spend on. About 8 years ago I was online and I noticed that I could buy a pair of clippers, the Wahl, W-A-H-L clippers, that the barber that I was going to at the time uses to cut my hair. I always have the same haircut. I have a grade 8. For those of you that use clippers or shavers, whatever you want to call them, you'll know that you get different grades on the combs. I always had like just a grade 8 all over, very quick, very simple. And I noticed that I could buy the clippers that the barber was using for about £22. Now, the money that I was spending at the time having my hair cut, it was £10 for the haircut, and I used to give a £2 or £3 tip. So I was spending £12, maybe £13 every time I had my hair cut. So it didn't take me too long to figure out that if I spent just over £20 on the clippers and did it myself, I could save a lot of money over the year, given the fact that I cut my hair maybe once every 2 months. So yeah, £22 for the clippers, or £12 or £13 to have my hair cut every 8 weeks. You only really need to use the clippers twice for you to then start saving money every time you use them thereafter. The other reason I cut my hair is for time. Saves a lot of time. The barbers that I was going to in Reading, it would take me 20 minutes to get there. I would sit in a chair waiting for a barber to become available, maybe 10-15 minutes, sometimes if they were very busy, half an hour. I would sit in the chair and the lady who would cut my hair, she'd take literally 8 to 10 minutes to cut my hair, because as I said, it's a grade 8 all over, square off the back, it's done. So the lady would take, let's say, 10 minutes to cut my hair, and then I'd have to take another 20 minutes to get home. So all in all, to get there, to get home, and to actually have the haircut was taking 50 minutes. Then depending on how long I would have to wait for a barber to be available, it was taking me more than an hour just to get my hair cut. And I realised that taking an hour to get my hair cut when actually getting my hair cut takes about 8 to 10 minutes was a bit daft. So I bought myself some clippers for £22. I'm no longer spending £12-13 every haircut, and it takes me a little bit longer. It takes me maybe 15 minutes to cut my hair because I'm not great at it. So it's, I'm not a professional, so it takes me a bit longer, but it's easy, it's simple, saves time, saves a lot of money. Not only that, of course, but if you have a set of clippers and you can cut your own hair, you can cut your own hair whenever you want to. I tend to cut my own hair at home every 6 weeks, rather than every 2 months, perhaps. Because, if you've got your clippers at home, you can do it yourself. You can do it whenever you want. I can tidy, when it gets a little bit long around the ears or around the back, I can tidy that up whenever I want to. Yeah, so that's why I cut my own hair. It saves money, it saves time. The money and time that I save can then be put into the bank of Mark, if you like. I can draw on that money and time for things that I really want to do. And also, if you cut your own hair, you can do it whenever you like. 11 o'clock at night, if I decide I need a haircut, I can just do it. And yes, it is an extension, I believe, and it's an extension of minimalism, because cutting my own hair it's like paring down, reducing the things that I do. I don't want to spend 20 minutes to get to the barber's, 20 minutes to get back. I don't want to sit in a chair in a barber's waiting for 10, 15, 30 minutes to get my hair cut, when I can just sit at home and just do it very quickly. So that's why I cut my own hair. Saves money, saves time, and I can do it whenever I like.